Check sound. Sound check.
Check, check, check.
1, 2, 3.
2, 3.
Okay, the first question. What tools or plugins do you use most often to create unique sounds in your tracks?
What tools and plugins do I use? I be hopping around from a bunch of different plugins right now. It's I don't know. I'm still like learning stuff, so I've been fucking with like Fab Filter, Pro Q3's goated for sure. The whole all Fab Filter, Valhalla, Reverb, and that's it really. Waves Auto Tune.
Yeah, type shit. How do you select the soundscapes for different emotions and moods in your compositions?
It kind of depends, I guess. Just really like how I'm feeling, like where I am, what the beat is. I never go into a song like really thinking like about what I'm gonna talk about or the mood of it. It's kind of, I go off melody, so it's like I'll be kind of just like thinking of a melody, whatever feels good with the beat, and put words to my melody. I let the melody take a lot of the control.
I know, guys. Yeah. You're from Cleveland, right?
I'm not from Cleveland.
You're not from Cleveland.
I'm from New Mexico.
New Mexico, right?
SIG.
SIG
yeah.
From Cleveland.
SIG started.
Okay, do your place has like some certain sound, like some particular sound? Like
yeah.
like South, like Chicago has their own sound, like LA has their own sound, and your place where you're from, do you have some particular sound?
There's a lot of like West Coast, I guess, imitation. It seems like if you're from Albuquerque, you already know. It's a lot. They fuck with Shoreline and shit. Shoreline Mafia. Shout out OGZ. It's hard, but it's different than what I do. It's I feel like a lot of people back home didn't really fuck with my sound and my music that much.
Okay, next question. Can you share your approach to mixing vocals? What effects do you prefer to use? Like
basic shit. Just I don't know. I'm trying to think. Surgical EQs, all that. I don't know. That's a hard question.
It's hard,
I feel like that's a hard question to answer.
Okay.
Not in detail. I'd have to like really explain.
Okay, let's skip it. Just how do you experiment with the sound to create something fresh while maintaining your recognizable style? Just what are you using like to stay fresh?
Living, you know, like just everyday experiences. I feel like that's what you need. Whenever I'm bored or whenever I'm just in the house too much, I struggle a lot with coming up with ideas, and I stop recording because I don't have nothing to talk about. I feel like I just talk about my day, like on the mic, just talk about what I'm going through.
But okay, but what do you prefer, like analog instruments or equipment, and just do it play the huge role in the sound engineering process, or you can use it like as only your laptop?
Personally, I just like my laptop. I think it gets the job done. A lot of people are like picky about having the right mic, having a fucking UAD Apollo interface and shit. It's like I got my little Scarlett. A decent mic helps, but if you know how to mix, if you know how to record and like microphone etiquette and shit like that, and done it long enough, I feel you can make a good song on anything. Like people record hits on BandLab. You know, Peep started on GarageBand. Like it's been done, so equipment don't matter for anybody.
Okay.
Really.
How do you collaborate with other musicians and producers? Do you prefer full control of the process, or you just open to some experiment? Or with whom you are just collaborated, like in terms of the sound engineering, like?
Yeah, I'm always open to experiment with like my sound, and working with others is always cool. That's like connections, you know what I mean? That's the industry. It's always a good thing to listen to different types of music and get new perspectives on things. I tend to just stick to my own stuff a lot of the time, but it's like it's cool.
Yeah, I've been with you like on one sound sessions like that, like with the Chopper.
Yeah.
And you did like 2 tracks like for like 3 hours, I guess. And it was very crazy because, you know, like literally just we went to the house like that, the mansion, we just took a laptop
Uh-huh.
and we just recording like as it is, like from real life, like that.
Yeah.
And just it was really interesting experience. Like you just often using like these techniques, or you just prefer go to the studio.
I like doing that better because it's a more personal experience. I feel like the best songs, anybody who makes music, they know like the best songs be recorded in the worst spots. Like you be in the trap, you be really in like the bando with a shitty mic and this whatever boxed in that shit, and it's like.
For example, just which spots you using like the worstest?
Back in New Mexico, back in Albuquerque where I grew up, my friend Carrot's crib, shout out Carrot's Juarez, his house was a spot I loved recording at because his mom would let us record all night. We can put the speakers up as loud as we want. We'd binge smoke cigarettes and just play video games all night, and you get to really like be yourself. It creates more of a comfortable environment. The music comes out better. When it's like you're in a studio, you're trying to put out a good song. You're trying to show out in front of the people you're around, and it's like it's much more pressure, which shouldn't even be a thing when it comes to music. It should be natural. So
Should be natural.
yeah, I like that.
So next question, like, what are some common mistakes you notice among emerging artists during recording or sound sessions? Like some common mistakes which we did.
I feel a lot of people don't know mic etiquette. Like, you know, when you record, you got to be like aware of you're using your voice as an instrument, and it's not always as simple as talking into a mic and it just an engineer making it sound good. If the vocal recording is good, there shouldn't be much engineering that has to be done. If I'm having an engineer and sit there and take a day to mix a track down, that's not on me. That's not on me. It's 50-50. It's 50-50 when it comes to that, for real.
What is the longest sound sessions which you participated?
Like 24 hours.
24.
Yeah. 24-hour session with him, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, 3 rooms, all people going. There was like, he was engineering mostly. I kind of was just showing up, but it was like, I was there for it. Longest session I've done by myself is like 12 hours, a block session that I've engineered. He engineered like a good 24-hour session by himself.
You did it for whom?
For SIG. So it was like everybody was in there. Bodie, everybody. Recorded fuck ton of songs. We were in that shit for like 2 days, 3 rooms. Everybody 30 deep. It was fire, yeah.
Okay, just for emerging artists, how many songs is necessary just to do the album, for instance? Like, if you're emerging artist right now.
Emerging artists, I feel like shouldn't worry about projects. Focus on singles. You know, it feels nice, especially as an artist, to make something, a project, and put it all together. It's something I did. You know, I like making projects. I like making albums and making songs that feel as a piece. But when you're just starting, a lot of people, you won't get a good reaction to the album, and it's hard to kind of build fans constantly if you're like, oh bro, I'm working on this album for 3 months, no one's waiting on that. You know, you gotta be constantly in people's faces, try to be everywhere, try to just be working every day. Once you get people's attention, then it's like, all right, lock in for a project, put a work of art together.
Do you prefer like recording by yourself, or just Ryan helps you in this part?
Yeah, definitely by myself. When I first started recording, I struggled a ton with recording in front of other people. I lived with like 5 other people, so I would literally wait till everybody was gone, everybody would leave, and I'd turn on my computer super fast and see what I can get in. And as soon as I heard that door open, or if I heard like some neighbors next door, I'd just close my laptop and shit, because I would always be thinking like, damn, they're listening. You know, people are listening to me and they're judging. I was scared of that thought. And it was like that for a year. You know, when I first started recording it took me a while to get comfortable. Now I don't give a fuck. I'll record in a whole party, 30 people could be staring at me. I'll record. I don't care no more.
You know, like each song could have like a lot of credits, just like maybe like up to 20 credits or more like that, and just how like the people share the like the recognition, like the money, like because like, if you just record somebody and this artist decided to just record it with another guy like that, or maybe you just provide some lyrics and how it works.
I haven't been in like a professional environment like that, so I haven't seen that side of the industry. He's kind of, I've seen more of it in terms of like ghostwriters and splitting stuff like that, but it's like the side I'm on, it's like none of us do this for money. And nobody's doing this shit for money with the people I'm around. We just do this for the music, like literally.
But literally money is needed just only for have like a good quality, to get like to invest in yourself, to invest in your development. Just how do you want to just to get this money? Because you know money is always not the purpose, but is a tool, I guess.
It's necessary, I guess, in some sense, but you gotta just make it where you can get it. You know, like realistically, I've been just doing the music shit and, you know, engineering sessions, whatever it takes, selling features. But it's not a get rich quick scheme at all. If that's what you coming into the music for, if that's what you're making music for, you ain't gonna get money back from this right now. You know, it's a long-term thing. It takes day and night. Yeah, like anyone who blew up, any artist you see, they put blood, sweat, and tears in this. For real.
Yeah. I guess it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.